Wednesday, the 18th, racing from Greyville on the poly track. We had 9 races carded. Race number 1 was download the SA Racing app. It was a maiden plate over 1,200 meters. And in race number 1, there was a strongly fancied favorite here called Gregorian Chant from the Dean Canamayer stable, but it was not to be today. And a first-timer called Coyote will come through to win, hard up against the outside with jockey Anton Marcus.
Towards the outside, Indian Tractor. On the outside, Coyote's trying to make a race of it, then check the green light. Coyote looks a big runner. Baron Bellet on the inside and King of Scots. King of Scots now, Coyote on the outside and Baron Bellet. Coyote's coming home strongly. King of Scots on the inside, but it's going to go to Coyote. Coyote has won it. Second place, King of Scots. Manouche ran third. Maybe Mr. O'Neill ran fourth.
That full result, 3, 6, 7, and 9. Race number 1, check the green light, and Mega Muti lost 1 length. Mr. O'Neill and Roy's Saxophone lost 2 lengths. Veterinary Surgeon reported that Gregorian Chant not striding out boat 4. That was the tab goal favorite. Roy's Saxophone reported coughing, and the Boxster not striding out left 4. The exotics began in race number 2. This was the start of the place accumulator. The Saddler's Arms restaurant was a maiden plate over 1,200 meters. And in race number 2, well, here the horse in front was the horse that had the form to win for Greg and Karen Anthony. The market rival and the favorite was back in second. That was Night at the Proms, but Zadora start to finish.
The inside and then Britain's Bears, but it comes down to Zadora and Night at the Prom as they get to the 200, and Zadora still goes. It's Zadora racing, very green, but is the leader. Night at the Proms is trying to close it down over the last 100 meters, but Zadora's going on, and Zadora will win it. Zadora won it. Second, Night at the Proms. Bubbly Night will take the third place, and maybe Tanami ran fourth.
Race number 2, a form result 11, 5, 2, and 10. In the second, starter reported that C-Tops refused to load and was withdrawn. Tanani was slow into stride, and the veterinary surgeon reported that She Done Good Nothing was detected, and C-Tops refused to load, scratched, withdrawn by the starter. That was, rule point 20, point 27, point 20, and the betting was 14-1. So that was the second race. On to race number 3, and this was the start of the place accumulator. That was the start of the bipod race number 2. This was itzarush.co.za, maiden plate over 1,400 meters. Race number 3, and the horse to the 4-year is in the white sheepskin mome band and the light blue silks towards the inside, traveling hard up against the steel. Will come through between the horses now, and that's Golden Fort for Doug Campbell.
Roy Saylor's also running on, and Golden Fort comes into the lead. It's Golden Fort the one to beat. Roy Saylor's running on, just positive on the inside, but Golden Fort still goes over the last 100 meters. It's Golden Fort. Roy Saylor is closing in late, but Golden Fort still under the hands, and Golden Fort won it. Roy Saylor second, just positive third, maybe Sambora ran fourth.
Well, Golden Fort came through to win well, and that full result was 3, 7, 1, and 6. The tab goal favorite was number 2, Stockfeld, missing out on the top 3. Starter reported that Sweet Refrain was restless in the stalls, removed, examined by the veterinary surgeon, and was reloaded. Give You Wings lost 5 lengths, and thereafter was slow into stride. Skopalos lost 1 length, and Zambora lost 1 length, and thereafter was slow into stride as well. And then the veterinary surgeon reported that Stockfeld, nothing obvious detected. Terra Incognito, nothing obvious detected as well. On to race number 4, which was the start of the Pick 6 Track and Ball Gaming Fillies and Mares 66 handicap.
And then we drop back to Cat's Whiskers, Asnarax racing very awkwardly, and Royal Vision is one of the trailers. Top of the lane, La Gitano still leads it. Dark Rose, the white blinkers. Then comes Brave and Bold. Down the inside, Class Act. Academy Princess tries to get into the race. Just Wrapped hooks out to the middle of the track. La Gitano, Just Wrapped becomes a runner. Brave and Bold is also right there. La Gitano, Brave and Bold. Just Wrapped is on the outside and River Course getting into the race late. La Gitano and on the outside, Just Wrapped. It goes to Just Wrapped. One at second, Brave and Bold. Third, La Gitano, close for fourth.
Well, race number 4, that was 8, 2, 5, and 12. An exciting finish between Just Wrapped and Brave and Bold. The starter reported that Class Act and Fashion Secret were slow into stride. Asnarak lost 1 length. Royal Visionaire lost 2 lengths. And then the veterinary surgeon just had the one report. Class Act reported coughing, and that was race number 4. Then on to the 5th race, the Shorthead Restaurant, Fillies and Mares 66 handicap. This was over 1,400 meters. And race number 5, well, this was the first leg of the jackpot, and it was number 9, Silver Inspiration, that came to win for Chris Erasmus and Warren Kennedy.
On the outside for Show Me Angel at the rail, Chamomile. Quintella still got about 5 lengths to make up. Bing Julia still leads it. Madame Lara, Silver Inspiration. Down the inside is Airtime. Silver Inspiration comes home at Bing Julia over the last 100 meters. And it's Silver Inspiration going on. Silver Inspiration will win it. Airtime second, Bing Julia third, and then Madame Lara.
9, 10, 7, and 13. That was race number 5. Starter reported that Quintella and Jive Session were slow into stride. And a veterinary surgeon said the Lunacy, Speedy Cut right time, and not striding out left 4. Quintella, nothing obvious detected. And for Show Me Angel, not striding out left 4. On to the 6th race. This was Durban View Restaurant. Merit rated 84. Divided handicap. The distance 1,200 meters. And in race number 6, well, here it was Roy Strikeforce for the Paul Lafferty stable, teaming up with Lyle Hewitson, and this horse was given a confident ride by the young apprentice, and this was the first of his double to come.
300 to go. Roy Strikeforce, Harrison, Black Jaguar, Firewood's under pressure. It's Roy Strikeforce still the leader. Up and is running on strongly on the outside, but Roy Strikeforce still goes. And it's Roy Strikeforce who's going to win it. Roy Strikeforce has won. Second will go to perhaps Black Jaguar, Up and Firewood.
That full result, 8, 9, 5, and 3. Race number 6, Out My Way and Black Jaguar was slow into stride. Draco lost 3 lengths. Trainer Stephen van Rensburg was advised to reschool the scalding. And the veterinary surgeon just had 2 reports. Sorry, nothing obvious detected. Draco not striding out right 4. We then moved on to race number 7. Racing It's a Rush, merit rated 99, divided handicap. This was over 1,200 meters. Now, in the 7th race, there was an important late scratching of the odds-on favorite, number 6, Trapandi, and it was then left up to a horse called Thunderwood as the Tab Goal favorite.
Second. Back in third, Thunderwood, Psycho Sid. Down the inside, Kiss Me Hardy. Highway Explorer is the leader. Is looking for the line though. Hangs towards the outside. Cutting Edge and Captain Chaos. And Captain Chaos, Psycho Sid. But Captain Chaos goes on to win. Second, Psycho Sid, Cutting Edge and Kiss Me Hardy. Involved third and fourth, then Thunderwood.
8, 3, 10, and 2. While the starter reported that Trapani refused to load, was withdrawn by the starter. The balance of the field was removed from the stalls and thereafter reloaded. Psycho Sid and Wallstorm were slow into stride. Kiss Me Hardy lost 1 length. And then this Stipendi stood in view of the starter's report concerning Trapani, and in terms of the rule 93.2.4. And this is hilarious because the cameraman has just walked past the camera, as you would have noticed. This gelding starting stall certificate withdrawn and repassed, withdrawn until repassed intractable. So that was that. As I mentioned, that the Tab Goal favorite ended up Thunder with no help to the followers of Trapanderi, and the veterinary surgeon had no report. I think let's just get straight into race number 8.
To track down, then Lemon Tea King's Lady, and Make My Own Luck's the trailer. Top of the lane, 500 to go. Topography brings him in. Roy's Ricaro is ready to challenge. Then All Mine, Girl on the Run. Behind that, maybe Spiritos, Hatton Garden, Sword Storm down the inside. Topography, Roy's Ricaro, All Mine sneaking through at the rail. Girl on the Run is towards the outside. Then Hatton Garden, Spiritos down the inside. Sword Storm, but Girl on the Run. And here's Girl on the Run with a sweeping run to hit the front. And it's Girl on the Run going on to win it. Girl on the Run will win it. The second position, Nina Katrina. The third place maybe went to King's Lady and then Hatton Garden.
That full result was 8, 3, 10, and 2. And we'll then move on to race number 8. No Stipes report, as you would have seen. And we'll definitely take you through the replays of race number 9 and next, because we're going on to the 9th race now. And race number 8, I'll give you that result there. That was 7, Girl on the Run, that came through to win race number 8. That was for Johan Janssen van Vieren and Anton Marcus, beating number 4, Nina Katrina, and then number 12, King's Lady, and 11, Hatton Garden, where the numbers that finished 1, 2, 3, 4 in race number 8. But we're moving over to race number 9, I'm told. Closing off the place accumulator and pick 6, and this was the Peg and Punter restaurant at Port Edward, a maiden plate over 1,600 meters.
Fourth, that's in the pink. Zonkers along the inside, running rail. Then comes Roy's Monkey. They're followed by Liberty Market and Avast. Top of the lane, and Uproar gets away by 2. El Maggie second. On the outside, Attitude and Streets of Gold now sees delay light in the pink, and down the inside, Zonke. But Uproar still going at the 200-meter marker. And it's Uproar. Streets of Gold now comes under pressure. Attitude on the outside. And Uproar still clings to the lead over the last 150. And Uproar still going though, and Uproar won't get caught. Uproar has won it. Second place will probably just go to Avast, then Roy's Monkey, Latitude, and Streets of Gold.
Yeah, nice result for Lyle Hudson, having a double on the card with number 8, Uproar, beating number 4, which was Avast. And then number 1, Roy's Monkey, and number 2, La Attitude, the favorite, Streets of Gold, missed out on the place accumulator as well. Well, we got a bit of drama going on here for this Blitz preview today, and but we got through to it, and that's what matters. And a big thank you to Craig Peters and of course Raymond Rogers and his team. And the best cameraman, of course, well, he certainly lowered his colors today. Well, he's got the monitor on. The monitor is actually up and running now, so thanks to Zane for that. He's finally put his act together. But thanks to the entire team, and from myself, D. Zaidan, until we meet again, which will be on Friday, TGIF to Greyville. It's Friday, where we have the Betting World 1900 to look forward to. Always a great pointer to the Vodacom Durban July, and that's the place to be this Friday. Until then, take care. Salani Gashle.